second question is, can you do a little scene, like a Kai scene for us?
A Kai scene? A Kai scene?
Yes.
I don't even know what that, like how I would begin to do that. Just be psycho?
Yeah!
Is that... Dance, monkey, dance, huh? That's what this is turning into? I'm not sure how to be psycho. Let me think.
You can do it.
Okay, let me think of something. It's really great to be here with you guys. Did you miss me? No? Can I aneurysm you guys? Is everyone gonna hold their heads and scream? Ready? There you go. That's all I got.
Thank you.
Hi, Chris.
Hello.
My question is, have you ever been in a convention like this before working in the Vampire Diaries? And how you feel about receive so much love by people that don't even know you personally?
It's always good to get love. It makes you feel good when people are this excited to see you and this happy to get to talk to you. That's a good feeling. That's always very positive. So I love that part of it. I did a little bit of convention stuff when I had done Carrie Diaries before. And my experience, I mean, in theater it's a sort of a different thing because unless you've seen the show, it's not really something that you can, it doesn't live on, you know? If you weren't there sitting in the theater like you guys are here right now, you missed it. Unless you find some really sketchy bootleg video of something, but those are hard to come by. It's a little different world where I came from, and because I'm still only a couple of years into working in television and film, it's, you know, this is all still a little new to me, so thank you guys for being so great, seriously.
Thank you, you're amazing.
So sweet. Thank you.
Hi, Chris.
Hello.
Yesterday you said that you watched the Breaking Bad, so I was wondering who is your favorite character and why, and what do you think about this series?
What do I think about Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
I love Breaking Bad. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston as Walter White is one of the best performances in television I have ever seen. You could make a case for it being the best just because of the scope and the journey of the role. And he's just he's so good. Everything he does is so good and so powerful. And his performance is also so unusual. He sort of has his own method of performing, and it's so captivating to watch. But also Aaron Paul as Jesse. He's so good too. They're both like, and that's why the show is so special, is the cast and the writing. It's all so good. So yeah, I love both of them. They'll make me pick.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good, thanks.
You're good?
Yes.
Okay.
For you, what's the most important thing in life?
What's the most important thing in life?
Yes.
Wow. We're getting deep. For me, the most important thing, oh gosh, it's like, how do you pick between all the important things? Important to be good and to spread goodness. And through my work, I'm able to meet a lot of people and do something that I love, and to be able to stay grounded in that and be grateful at every moment, to be doing what I've always wanted to do, is really important to me. And to make sure that what I'm doing not only is for myself, but that it reaches other people, and that in some capacity I'm working towards the betterment of everyone else in the world. And this show is hopefully just the beginning for me in getting to a place where I'm able to do that. And obviously getting to meet all you guys and travel the world and do that is a really big step in my journey. So I think that's probably the most important thing.
A good answer. Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.
There's no way those photos are good from all the way back there.
Hey,
Hi.
I'm wondering what kind of students were you at school?
What kind of student?
Yes.
Depends on which part of my life we're talking about. Elementary school, I was once paid $1 to show a girl my penis in the slide. And I did that because I wanted $1. And I was very hyper and I was very artistic, and it was hard for me to find channels for that. And I would get bored really easily. So I got in trouble quite a bit. And then by middle school, I sort of leveled out, and I was like the kid who just knew what he wanted to do, and also knew that, you know, studying certain mathematical equations or how atoms work in science was stuff that was really interesting, but if it didn't make me interested automatically, and if I knew I wasn't going to use it, it was really hard for me to focus. And then by high school, I sort of realized that I needed good grades to get into college, which is where I wanted to go to study. So I sort of had to get my act together, and I always got decent grades. I did okay. And then by, you know, middle of high school, I started doing really well, and then I was always on the honor roll and sort of near the top of my class. But I was never super into. If something didn't interest me, it was hard for me to learn it. You know, does that make sense? If my teacher didn't really compel me on a subject that was actually interesting to me, it was hard for me to sit there and memorize stuff. Which is so funny because my job involves a great deal of memorization. But if you handed me a list of facts about something that I didn't care about, it was hard for me to get that done. But then in college, obviously the classes I took were the classes I chose. So when I was studying religion and I was reading books and writing papers about things I cared about, I did really, really well. So it was a nice progression from the bottom, which involved the slide and the $1. And I ended up in a place where I was able to channel my energy into the things that sort of made me a smarter and more interesting person.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hey.
My name's Catherine, and first of all I wanted to say I'm playing theater in my free time, and on Thursday I had a performance and I had to behead a Barbie doll, and you were my role model for this. I really thought of how would Kai behead a Barbie doll. We just did little scenes. I had a love scene as well, like random scenes, but
good for you.
A lot of fun.
Good.
And I had another question, but
sure.
Now I have two questions because you just said you did musical theater before.
Yeah.
The first is, how are these conventions for you? Because obviously, I think you maybe have jet lag, and now you have to be, you know, available for an awake 2 days in a row. How do you manage on these conventions? Is it hard? And the second is for theater. How do you manage when you play theater to 2 nights or 2 evenings in a row, 2 performances in a row, be the same person and play it the same way? Because I notice I have sometimes difficulties with this, because you're in an emotion one day, but the next day you maybe play it a bit differently, and then you're like, I like myself better the day before. How do you do that? How did you do it?
Good questions. The first one is, you wanted to know about, remind me of the first part?
The conventions.
The conventions.
How this,
yeah.
Is it very tiring?
Yeah, I mean it's...
Before you start,
yes,
if you don't mind,
give an announcement.
you want Kat to join you?
I would love for Kat Graham to join me. Would you like for Kat to join me?